Let's do a weekly analysis. It's currently Wednesday, so we'll get a little bit more price action than we would if I had done it on Sunday, but let's do one anyway. Um, Currently, I'm still demo trading NASDAQ and I'm live trading gold. So, just to give you a little bit of an insight, and I also just did my weekly recap so we can use a little bit of that information coming into the next week. So, I'm going to get straight into it because I already did all my yapping on my weekly recap. But, okay, I guess we'll start with the DXY. The US government reopened, which is amazing. So we're going to get a lot of red folder news. Not a lot, but like we'll get more red folder news than we have been getting recently. But anyway, the DXY, we can see that I had two trend lines drawn up. So I had this original one here. It had three touch points and then it got disrespected. And now prices look like it's found a new trend line, which I also have marked out. So I'm going to just go ahead and delete that one because I don't want to overcrowd the chart. So yeah, as we can see, price has made a lot of touch points on this one. It's made 4 touch points. It's reacted off of this one with a nice reaction candle. So we can see that price really is respecting that trend line. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say about that. I think I'm going to mark out this low here because I was like, why is this alert here? And then I can see there's a low here. So if price were to reverse on us and give us a downtrend, it would break this low. Actually, I lied. No, wait, I wanted that. Okay. So actually, no, we've moved up now. So it would be this low. So if price crosses this low, we can say, okay, price is going back into a downtrend. Obviously, right now it's in an uptrend. Overall, obviously, it's gone down since the start of the year, but we're not. This is not a yearly analysis or a monthly analysis. This is a weekly analysis. So I'm just going to stick with the most recent price action. But yeah, we can see that it's at the prices bullish above level. It's broken past that high. It's retraced below, and now it's pushing higher. So it's pushing into the next level of sellers, which is obviously where that top candle is sitting, where I've got an alert. I honestly don't think I need anything more on here other than the alert that's on here, which wasn't actually on there, but now we have an alert on there and this one alert here. Honestly, I think I can get rid of this one. I think I can just put one on here because, to be honest, it looks a lot cleaner. And then obviously we've got the seller sitting here and price is bullish above. That hasn't really changed. We could say that price is bearish below here, but we're obviously in an uptrend. So we want to see where price is bullish above. And then obviously we've got this alert here to see where price is bearish below. Honestly, nothing else to mark up on the DXY. Pretty simple analysis. Gold. Gold has not been easy for me. And yeah, hopefully this can give a little bit more insight as to why, and hopefully I can like regain my bearings. I don't know if that's how you say that phrase, but hopefully I can get a better understanding after watching or after analyzing the daily time frame. But we did have this bearish trend line that I had. Obviously, price is now fully disrespected that, so we can just go ahead and get rid of that trend line because there's no point just crowding up the chart with a bunch of lines. We do obviously have this one here. It's had 3 touch points now. It's obviously reacted off of that very, very nicely yesterday. So I'm just going to keep that there because that looks like it is a strong trend line. What else? We've got a high here, so price is bullish above. I'm going to label this because I was like, why is that even there? But no, it's price is bullish above. So obviously I'm going to make this pink because color coding everything, so everything makes a lot of sense. I think I had it prices bearish below because we had this low here, but obviously now we have a high made here, so price is bullish above this level now. It's made higher lows, and yeah, and then price isn't bearish below until it crosses this low. But I guess it is bearish below once it crosses this low. So I'm actually just going to get rid of this one here because, again, I don't want to crowd up the chart for no reason. I'm going to keep an alert at the bottom of this price is bullish above level. And then I'm actually going to put a horizontal ray here, just like I did on the other one, to show that if price crosses here, it is bearish. So I'm going to create an alert for that. Obviously, if price crosses below this point, it's bearish. If it crosses below this line here, it's bearish, but if it crosses below here, we can see that it is actually bearish and it might be going on a full correction, because obviously gold, it looks pretty overextended. It might not be anymore, but obviously we've had this very, very, very bullish push, and price hasn't really, it's had like little retraces within this push, but it hasn't like properly retraced. But I guess gold just moves differently to the DXY. Like when it goes up, it seems to just go up. Like we can kind of see it here where price has had a big push, retraced a little bit, and then just continued pushing. So hopefully it just gives the same thing. Again, there's not really too much to mark up on this chart. What are these lines for? Shall we just get rid of this? I feel like I'm crowding up the chart so much. Price isn't, it doesn't really matter if it retraces back to there. Okay, we'll keep it recent price action. I'm ready to let go of that charting. Okay, love that. Anyway, so yeah, I just want to see price continue to respect this trend line. It might not break the high here. It might not break this high, because we'll see that's a pretty strong push, and it's retraced all the way back here, but I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. We somewhat have like an ICC setup, like indication, correction, continuation, so price could just continue up. But I guess we'll just have to see. Yeah, there's not really anything else I can say other than price is bullish. Let's go to NASDAQ. Okay. Okay, so we can see that obviously we've got this bullish line here, this bullish trend line. This goes quite far back. It goes all the way back to June. Is it worth keeping it here? I don't think so, because price has disrespected it now, so we can just get rid of that. Or maybe we can mark it black. Maybe we'll mark it black and make it really, really faint, because obviously price has disrespected that now, so it could start pushing down, but we'll see. Or, I mean, to be honest, I should have probably put one a little bit closer to the most recent price action, kind of keeping it in the months. I'm actually going to delete it, because I think obviously it's overruled, but we're not swing trading here. We're not trying to, take an entry on the weekly time frame. Like, we don't need to go that far back. I've got these two notes. These are notes that I made because I was revisiting my weekly analysis for NASDAQ throughout the week. So I made a few notes about just how price was reacting to those trend lines that I had marked out. And we got these two reaction candles here where price had a strong push up. And since then, it's obviously gone through that and it's continued to push down. So I'm going to delete those. But obviously, it's a good thing to keep in mind, to be honest. I'm going to see if I can draw... Where do I even start? Price is obviously still bullish above this level because this is the high. I'm going to get rid of this because it doesn't matter because price is now within this range down here. I'm going to put this here and I'm going to say price is bearish below. And obviously it's still bearish below this level, but it's extra bearish below here. I don't know if that's the right phrase to use, like extra bearish, but I feel like that just makes the most sense in my head. Obviously, I'm color coding it. We can see we've got these, equal lows here. Price has actually had pretty much 3 reactions off of this area here, which is interesting, but it's continuing to push down. I am not very good at drawing bearish trend lines. I just can't see them as good as I can see the other ones. Actually, I'm pretty proud of that. I think is that good or no? Because we kind of had 3 touch points, it looks like. So 3 touch point trend line here, and then is there a steeper one that we can use? Kind of think that area, and then it could cross to there. Okay, we got 2 trend lines here. I'm going to add alerts on both of them. Alert and alert. Okay, we can add alerts on both of them. Price is obviously bullish above here. It's actually filled this gap here and then continued to go down. It's made these lows here. There's a lot of reactions in this area. I feel like there's a lot of wicks. maybe that's just the way NASDAQ is. Like zooming out, I can kind of see that's how NASDAQ is. So that's okay. But yeah, it's interesting. Because like wicks followed with like very small momentum candles. Like it's just this massive wick and then there's like no movement here. Massive wick and then there's like no movement here. Not like these ones though. That's interesting. Not sure why it does that. But regardless, it's continued to push down. So I guess we can just say that Nasdaq is bearish. It has had a really strong reaction here. So this could potentially be like that makes sense. If you're looking at it from a reactions point of view and from like a zone to zone trading point of view, you can see that price has hit this level, it's reacted. It's hit this level, it's reacted. It's gotten a little bit below this level and then it's had a strong sell off. And obviously, like the buys are very strong and they've pushed price back up, but it still had quite a strong sell off. And it hasn't broken a high since that point. And then again, it got below here, had a strong sell off, didn't break a high. So maybe that's just the momentum that's below this level. Maybe it's just got some very strong sellers here. So I'm actually just going to add an arrow so that I can note that, if price retraces back to here, it could potentially have a strong sell off, which is interesting. So that's interesting. I didn't know that about NASDAQ, that you can kind of see like the momentum. But again, this could be because of the news. So I'm not sure. But I guess we just want to see price. Is it going to respect this trend line? Is it going to respect this trend line? What does it want to do? It's very clearly going bearish. Is it going to cross below this area? Let's have an alert here. And let's have an alert. Let's move this alert down here. So that's actually accurate. And yeah, and then we've got alerts on these two, and that looks all good. So let's move on to journaling now. We'll go NASDAQ first because we were literally just looking at NASDAQ. Oh. High time frame bias would be, okay. Bearish, key levels, the bearish trend lines, and then what is this? The bullish above and bearish below. Upcoming news, haven't looked at that yet. It looks like it's kind of trendy because it is just continuing to make lows, highs, lows, highs, lows, highs. It's pretty consistent in that. Let's actually have a look at the news. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's have a look. What is this? What day is it? 19th. So we have, no. Let me filter this. Let me filter it to just the US data. Okay, Trump is speaking. I don't know how that's really going to affect things. We had unemployment claims on Tuesday. On Thursday, we have FOMC tonight. Okay, that's good to know. Meeting minutes, is that when they announced the rate cuts? Let's have a look. So I'm not sure if that's when they actually announced them, but they have the FOMC meeting minutes, average hourly earnings, non-farm employment changes, unemployment rates. We had unemployment claims, which were really higher than the previous ones. And then we also have PMI on Friday. And that looks like that's it. So I'm just I can't just copy and paste. Okay, that's fine. So we have FOMC meeting. We have PPI. Wait, was it PPI or PMI? PMI unemployment claims. PMI unemployment claims. Unemployment rates. Non-farm employment change. So non-farm employment change. And then what else? Average hourly earnings. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Average hourly earnings. Cool. I can pretty much copy and paste this because the US data is what affects gold the most as well. So I'm just gonna copy and paste that down here. For Nasdaq, I'm lucky just expecting trending. I already said that. What setups am I focusing on? Sells. What setups am I avoiding? Buys until price breaks highs. What would invalidate my bias if price breaks highs? How I manage my risk? I'm still demo trading. At least for a month, I do have my stats for demo trading and how it's been going. These are my stats. Oh wait. These are my stats. So average R is basically 1, and the what I don't know what you want to call that. It's like the average between all of these. Obviously, if I lost a trade, that's 1, 0. I don't know. I feel like maybe that's not really necessary to have on, but I guess it is, because I guess if it's -1, then it would be I'm losing money. If it's positive, then I'm making money. But yeah. Anyway, win rate is 67%. Average R is 1R in profit. So I just want to get a little bit more data and trade it for a little bit longer until I move to the live market. So I'm still demo trading now. High time from bias. Let's move to gold. I just need to have another quick look at it because I've already forgotten what it looks like. So bullish. Price bullish above, and the trend line. That is the main area of interest. I guess we also have the low. Well, the price bullish above level is basically where the low is, so that would still be the key area of interest. And then this bullish trend line, and then this low here. So the overall low and all-time highs, because it looks like it's getting close to it. I think gold might be a little bit more volatile, just because of everything that's going on in the economy and the fact that it's pushing towards all-time highs. The reason why I say that it's volatile is because it's just been moving a little bit strangely lately. But I might be wrong. It could be wrong. Maybe it is trending, because it kind of does look trending on here. But trading it on a lower time frame, it's been a bit funny to read. Don't know. I'm going to say volatile, but then I'll also just put trendy in there anyway. I don't know if those two really go together, but I don't know. It's either volatile or trendy. I don't know. What setups am I focusing on? Buys. What setups I'm avoiding? I'm avoiding sells. If price breaks lows, then that would invalidate my bias, my bullish bias. 1% risk, 1 trade a day. How do I want to show up? I want to show up disciplined and confident. Biggest psychological challenges that I want to work on. Probably biggest psychological challenge. If I have high conviction and the charts are clear, then enter at confirmation without hesitation. That's what I think. One rule I must not break is 1 trade a day. So that will just ruin my trading. Like my statistics, it will just not work out very well. Main trading goal is just to be disciplined and learn. Main mindset or discipline goal. Maybe backtest daily. Personal accountability goal, just be journaling. Let's also have a look at what my goals were for last week. Where is the Where is the bit that shows me? Oh, here it is. Okay, let's have a look at what I wrote down last week because I think that would be interesting. Learn more. I feel like I have learned more because I've done the zone to zone trading and I've learned a lot of that. Main mindset or discipline goal. Not no routine, it would just be doing my routine. Journal my results. Okay, I feel like I've done all of that, which is really, really good. Okay, that is it for my weekly analysis. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you took something away from it. Let me know if you have any questions or any advice, or if you think differently to any of my biases. I would definitely be curious to hear why. And yeah, I will speak to you guys later today. Bye.